The February 2026 HDB BTO and SBF sales launch is finally here. And apparently there are some surprises that for me it's quite shocking. Whether you are a first timer or someone looking to right size, there are some genuine plot twists this time around. Here's the breakdown. The first surprise, and it's actually a good news, the subsidy clawbacks actually went down. Usually when HDB talks about subsidies, we expect the strings attached to get even tighter. But here's the good news, the subsidy clawback percentage has actually dipped for several projects compared to the previous peak. In the October 2025 launch, we saw clawbacks hit a record high of 14% for Berlayar residences. This time, the prime and plus projects are seeing slightly friendlier numbers. For example, prime project clawback is 12%, while plus projects clawback is between 6 to 9%. So why does this matter? A lower clawback means you can eventually sell your house after 10 years and you get to keep a bigger slice of the money. It's a rare win for buyers in such choice locations. And then the second surprise is SBF. While the BTO projects are great, the sale of balanced flats exercise this February is apparently quite good. We are looking at a bumper crop of over 4,300 units, which is about 40% more than what was initially promised. But what I'm really happy to see is apparently there are several mature estates that has quite a lot of SBF supply, such as Queenstown, Kalang Wampoa, and also Bukit Merah. Many of these balanced flats are in plus or prime locations, while most of them come with the 10-year MOP. But after deeper dive, apparently the subsidy clawback for specific projects are significantly lower than the brand new BTOs launched today. So you're essentially getting a mature location with slightly fewer financial penalties on the back end. For example, let's take Tanglin Halt Cascadia. It has a total of 274 units offered via SBF, and although the MOP is already 10 years, but the subsidy clawback is only 6%. Same goes with Ulu Pandan Glades, where it is also located in a mature estate, but the subsidy clawback is also only 6%. Now, you might be asking, is there any SBF project that is in a mature town but with 0% subsidy clawback? And the answer is yes. So Queenstown Canopy and Queen's Arc only comes with a 5-year MOP and no subsidy clawback, but the catch is the SBF supply is very low. If you want me to discuss more about hidden gems in SBF, please comment down below. The next plot twist is about rental flats. So another plot twist in this launch is found at keat Crest at Payoh, which is a good example where HDB is pushing for inclusive living. One of the residential blocks features a very unique split stack of turun flexi type 2 units. So from the ground floor all the way up to level 22, these units are designated as public rental flats. However, once you hit the high floors from level 23 to 30, the exact same stack switches over to BTO units for sale. So indeed, it's a vertical mix of different housing journeys under one roof. This focus on social mixing doesn't stop at the shared stack. The development also includes Block 272A, which is an entire block dedicated strictly to rental units. By placing rental and purchase homes side by side in a plus category project, HDB is clearly trying to ensure that prime mature estates such as Tua Payoh remain accessible to everyone regardless of their income level. Indeed, it's a bold choice that really emphasizes the community aspect in keat Crest, although it might be a surprise for buyers who aren't used to seeing rental and sold units integrated so closely. If you ask me, is there any other project in this BTO launch that has similar characteristic? Well, based on my checking, I noted that Sembawang Voyage also has stacks for rental units, but not as many as keat Crest, and it's not really like a combined stack. Okay, the next surprise is found in Tampines. So Tampines is the town to watch this round because it has two very different projects in one town, Tampines Nova and Tampines Bliss. So Tampines Nova is a plus project because it is located right in the heart of Tampines Central, which is near the MRT station and also malls. But Tampines Bliss is a standard project because it's located in Tampines Street 22, further away from MRT station, but then the waiting time is also shorter at 1 year and 11 months. Now, the February 2026 launch has thrown a real curveball for people who are interested in Tampines because if you look at the price tag, let's focus on 4-room flat. For Tampines Nova, despite the location is next to MRT and malls is priced starting from $459,000. But on the other hand, Tampines Bliss, which is further out at Tampines Street 22, starts higher at $481,000. This pricing gap happens because Tampines Nova is classified as a plus project, which triggers extra government subsidies to keep central living affordable. So, you're looking at a situation where the more convenient home is actually cheaper upfront than the one further away. However, this lower price comes with a major catch that only hits home during the booking process. For those of you interested in Tampines, note that you can only apply for a flat type and town at this stage. You can only pick the project later on, assuming you get a queue number. And it is also depending on which project still available during your appointment. If you're hoping for Tampines Bliss to secure a standard 5-year MOP, but your queue number is not good, you might find only Tampines Nova units left. Then you would have to decide on the spot whether you want to take the cheaper, better located flat but commit to a 10-year MOP and a 6% subsidy clawback or not. It's a high-stake gamble where the cheaper flat requires a much longer lifestyle commitment. Another surprise from this launch is Redhill Peaks. When I saw the announcement, the name Redhill Peaks sounds familiar, and then I checked online. Apparently, the project name is exactly the same with the one in October launch, so HDB has decided to use the exact same project name for the new Bukit Merah site, maybe because it's literally located side by side with the previous one, so okay, maybe it makes sense. It is a massive development, over 2,000 units across 2 land parcels combined. So then maybe we can say that this one is Redhill Peaks Part 2. I think the consequence of this is the design and vibe will likely match the earlier phase for consistency. In terms of status, it is also a prime project with a 10-year MOP, and I think the subsidy clawback is also still the same. What's good about this project is that it is within walking distance to Redhill MRT station. Another surprises that I noticed in this launch is apparently there are still quite a lot of balanced unit for community care apartment when you see the SBF listing. This launch also includes more CCA for seniors. While the concept of assisted living is great, but these data shows that probably the CCA concept still needs to be more introduced to seniors. It requires more socialization. Many seniors and their families probably still confused about the basic service package and the fact that these flats cannot be resold or rented out. It seems that HDB still has some work to do to help the community understand what CCA is all about. Otherwise, there might not be any significant uptick in terms of CCA demand unless it's further socialized. So what do you think? Is there any other surprises from this launch that you found? Let me know in the comment section down below. If you are interested to know the deeper dive of each project, please check my channel because I have a lot of videos about this topic. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye. To support my work, you can give a one-time tip by pressing the thanks button, pick the amount that you want, and click buy and send. Or you can also press the join button for exclusive contents and monthly membership. Your support means a lot to keep us independent. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.